So, Metal Gear Solid 5 got officially announced.
What's that?
Metal Gear Solid 5 got
Oi,
officially
Jism.
announced.
Listen.
What's that?
Metal Gear Solid
Oi,
5 got
Jism.
officially announced.
What? Sorry.
Soy Jism.
What got announced?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Soy Jism.
Oh. Are you talking about Ground Zeroes?
No, this ain't no Ground Zero. So
Soy
Ground Zeroes
Jism.
is only half.
Soy
Half of this piece of cake.
Jism. Soy Jism.
Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes is half of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Rosetta.
I understand. I get that. I watched some of the keynote that Kojima did. I'm kind of used to the gameplay because of Peace Walker, in all honesty.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what like comparing like the mission, going out on missions is like.
Is kind of like it's just a lot easier to do in Peace Walker.
Yeah. Peace Walker definitely perfected the infrastructure for that. Yeah.
And then they put in some Monster Hunter kind of love.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That
So
was awesome.
So, yes, speaking of Peace Walker, now, while we're setting this up, Cody, let's talk about, specifically, I wanted to wait to speak with you about Metal Gear, all the announcements, stuff that went on today with the Kojima panel, or keynote, essentially, at GDC. Garrett didn't come, so he had to watch it streaming on the internet while he was supposed to be going through the calibration equipment and a PT set. And was he watching the stream in his office on his computer in a little tiny window with headphones on? Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So I saw many things, but in very small windows on my lap or on my computer.
Neko means cat.
Neko does mean cat.
That's what it
does.
Network mode.
So what do you think? Metal Gear 5 is 2 games, and that story together is Metal Gear 5, or
It's not necessarily
is Metal
2
Gear
games.
5 both games put together, as in like it's just Phantom Pain and we're not calling it Ground Zeroes, or what is it? Is it going to be one disc? Is it going to be one title?
I think they confirmed that it's one game, but they just put those 2 things. Like they just announced like, oh, Ground Zeroes is just part.
Because I hit
It's
left
just
with
one
this,
game.
but it doesn't work with this. You have to use the D-pad. See, that's the thing that's stupid. Is like
Yes, give me
the fucking left analog stick should mirror what the D-pad does in menus. So then when I hit left, instead of doing nothing,
Are you addicted to hitting left and it not doing anything? You're addicted.
I'm addicted to this.
So addicting.
So you're saying that it's confirmed there's
I'm pretty
only
sure.
one game.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay, because I don't know about that. I'm still pretty sure there. I'm pretty sure of nothing. I have no idea if it's still 2 games, if one's coming out first and the other one's coming out later, if they're coming out at the same time, if they're both coming out in one package. I don't know. It could be.
If it's 2 games, then you know what? If I'm fine with that. Two Metal Gear games that make up one Metal Gear whole saga. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean whatever it is, I'm excited for it.
Oh, I am definitely excited. Like, honestly, like this might be my most. I have very high hopes for this game, and I really don't. I don't know if I should have extremely high hopes for this, because based upon all the materials that I've seen, this is the. And some people, I think they also kind of talked about how this is the prequel to the original Metal Gear. So this is the final chapter in the Big Boss saga that we have not seen. I am so hyped for this.
Yeah.
And it also, because it's like it's a sequel of Peace Walker, and like Peace Walker left us. If spoilers to anyone who actually didn't see the actual ending to Peace Walker.
Yeah, I don't know if you should spoil that just yet.
Okay. I won't go into that, but
because that game, I don't know how it's just come out in so many iterations. Like I didn't get the true ending of Peace Walker, and I love fucking Peace Walker, but I didn't actually do it until HD collection. So there might be some people playing it
until last year, like the end of last year.
Yeah, and I had almost kind of like stopped playing because I felt like I got the end of the story. It was just keep doing these Zadarnov missions. Why? Okay, now in this new trailer, at the end, you see Snake with the Diamond Dogs kind of jacket on his motorcycle. He's got that red prosthetic hand. It looks very similar to Hot Coldman's.
Yeah.
That was a little weird, right?
Yeah. And it was actually really interesting because people were thinking about wait, why did Big Boss lose his arm? I thought he still had his arm in like the end of MGS4, but really you don't see skin.
Yeah,
so.
you never know. Maybe at that point, that's in the future. There could be
A system to like regenerate the arm.
Yeah, some type of technology that maybe just we haven't seen yet or whatever. And he actually has. I mean, Liquid's arm is supposedly grafted onto Ocelot's body, so
yeah,
maybe he could have gotten something going on. I don't know, but yeah, super interesting, man. So I also noticed that at the beginning of that trailer, the camera is a third man's perspective. And it appears to me that what's happening in that trailer is MSF is being attacked. And
I have a theory about this.
Okay, let's go. Because basically what it shows to me, what I think is kind of obvious, but I don't want to speculate too much, is MSF is being attacked. They're escaping.
Yeah.
Kaz and Snake and several soldiers from MSF are on a helicopter. Somehow, Kaz and Snake end up badly damaged in the hospital with this third man whose perspective it is. And it only really occurred to me, it's so brilliant how it's edited. The doctor announces to the room, his condition is stabilizing, talking about Big Boss. Kaz says, what about him? And at first I'm thinking, like, he just said he's stabilizing, dummy. Oh, no, wait. He's talking about the cameraman.
Yeah.
So who could that character be? Is it the same man we see bandaged up who calls himself Ishmael? I don't know.
Here's my theory.
Okay, what's your theory?
This also might play into the David Hayter situation.
Oh.
This takes place right before Metal Gear. I think that third person is Solid Snake.
Oh.
And we play as Big Boss.
And he's a young MSF. Snake. So Solid Snake may have been a young MSF member?
Well, he might have got dragged into this.
Recruited.
Somehow.
Yeah.
And I think that might be it. And that might be the thing with the David Hayter situation is because, well, you can't have two main characters have the same exact voice.
And that's why David Hayter went on Twitter or whatever and is saying, how would you guys feel if I wasn't in the game? He never said he's not in the game. He's alluding to the fact that he's not going to be playing Big Boss. Hey, that's Cody, that is really fucking smart, man.
Thank you.
I think that's pretty top.
Thank you. I appreciate your hard
work. Because
a
lot of people on Twitter, I threw that question out there. A lot of people are saying Frank Yeager, Cyber Ninja 69, as Eric pointed out.
Are you hunting monsters yet?
No, we're talking about Metal Gear Solid.
But we're still on the topic of Metal Gear Phantom Pain.
Oh yeah.
And like. That trailer is edited so well, and I really like that fucking song, and I think that trailer is fucking fantastic. I think I'm pretty sure Kojima edited it himself, and it's the same thing with what he did with that Final Rising trailer. When he has his hands on like how a trailer should be, oh god, that gets me so hyped. And the thing is about this Metal Gear game that's different to me is I feel this is a very not like Snake. This is a mission for, like Snake. This is a mission for you. You gotta stop this. This is the story of like Snake's downfall. I think. Big Boss's downfall, and it seems like a very like this is not gonna be the happiest game in the world.
No, it looks real fucking serious.
Yeah, and God, like just seeing Mother Base just getting destroyed. It's like, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of theories about some of the other characters that appeared. Some people think that we saw Ocelot.
Yeah, it would look like a woman in a vinyl straitjacket with the gas mask on.
That wasn't Ocelot. There was a guy.
No, that wasn't Ocelot.
I'm thinking of
the guy on the horse, the old guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm getting my characters confused. Yeah, Ocelot. I don't know, man. Kinda.
It's possible.
It is. That may just be the way they wanted him to look. I don't know who. I mean, it would kind of be cool if it was. I don't know though. It was interesting.